This week, members of the Jewish faith are celebrating Hanukkah, and I am very pleased to welcome back our good friend Dan Cardonick. Dan is the executive director of the Scranton Jewish Community Center. Dan, first of all, happy Hanukkah to you.
Thank you very much. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you so very much. It's really nice. I know that Christmas and Hanukkah always are in the same area, but this year they're really together because Christmas on the 25th and then the evening of the 25th begins the celebration of the 8 days of Hanukkah. So tell our viewers about, maybe for those who don't know, what the purpose and the meaning is behind the celebration of Hanukkah.
Absolutely. So, for those that don't know much about Hanukkah, the word actually means dedication. And it's a very festive holiday in the Jewish tradition, not a major holiday, but it's very festive. And it commemorates the rededication of the Holy Temple in Jerusalem in 165 BCE, in which the Jews overcame oppression from the Syrian Greeks and was able to drive them out of the land of Israel and reclaim the Holy Temple. When they reclaimed the Holy Temple, they were looking for a small cruse of olive oil to light the menorah. And they found only one cruse that was not contaminated by the Greeks. And they figured they only had enough oil that menorah lighting would only last for one day. And a miracle happened. It lasted for 8 days. So we are celebrating a miracle this month, Hanukkah, which begins, the first candle actually is the night of December 25th, which happens to be Christmas night. And we will be celebrating it here in our community and at the JCC with a big Hanukkah festival.
Tell us about the festival.
So absolutely, our festival will be on Sunday, December 29th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's a Super Mario World Hanukkah festival. So we have a Super Mario theme, and we're going to have all sorts of great activities, good food. There's going to be a live performance from a bubble magician. And additionally, they will have a balloon artist, face painting. There'll be an olive press where people can make their own olive oil. And because it's also Super Mario themed, everything's going to be themed, like the game Super Mario Brothers and the whole Super Mario world. We're actually going to have a Mario Kart gaming competition, and the different booths have really creative names as it relates to the whole Super Mario world. We'll also be lighting the menorah and enjoying delicious foods. So one of the symbols of Hanukkah is we eat fried foods. So because the miracle was that the oil lasted for 8 days, as a result, we eat fried foods cooked in oil. So that is the theme behind all the foods that are going to be served, which will include latkes and French fries and donuts and a lot of goodies and treats that are cooked in oil.
Now, this celebration is open for everyone. You don't have to be Jewish to be there, correct?
That's correct. It's open to the entire community. It is free, and everyone is welcome to come celebrate the holiday with us. And that's one of the great things about our community center. We focused on looking to share our Judaism and what we do, our traditions, our culture, our heritage with the greater community so that they can not only just be a part of it, but to learn, to be educated about what our Jewish holidays and what our culture is all about.
I was very surprised. You told me we're recording this ahead of time, so you when this will be airing, you will be on your way or be there already in Israel. You are going there for the celebration of Hanukkah and for a family wedding. So tell us about your trip and how you feel about going at this time.
Thank you. So I look forward to going to see family and friends that I haven't seen in a long time. And I'm very fortunate to be able to bring my children there for the very first time to see the history, to enjoy the culture, and connect with the land of Israel. And it's going to be a very meaningful trip for my family and I, as Israel is very important to us, and we are hoping for peace, and we are hoping for the hostages to be released as soon as possible, and we are there to help support our family and friends during this very difficult time in Israel.
So I said to you before, are you worried about going or what? You have someone in your family who is a tour guide, so they're very familiar with what's happening. So what are things like right now in Israel?
Right now, tourism is down, unfortunately. But things are starting to get calmer. The ceasefire in the north has been helpful with that. And tourism, although down, he's beginning to see a slight uptick in people coming to visit Israel again, especially as we approach the Christmas and Hanukkah times. So, he kind of keeps me up to date a little bit on how things are going there, and how his family and friends and Israelis are handling what's going on. It's a very difficult time there, and everybody's hoping for peace, everybody, and so that they don't have to be concerned and live day to day with their safety at risk.
Have their lives changed during all of this, or are they just more aware of what is going on, or do they have to do anything differently in their day-to-day activities?
They find themselves having to be more aware. They're more in tune to the news. They are showing a lot of support and hope that the hostages will be released, and they want peace just like everybody else. And I think it's a difficult time, but they're coping, and I think they cope with not only the support from one another, but the support from the outside world and the worldwide Jewish community as well.
What last words would you want to leave for our viewers here, for them to know about Hanukkah, about Israel, because we all just want to live in peace together?
We are looking forward to lighting the menorah on Hanukkah, not just to celebrate the miracle, but also and to enjoy the holiday with our family and our friends. But we also light it in honor of the hostages who unfortunately won't be able to light the menorah this year, as they weren't able to light it last year as well. And so they're in our thoughts, and so this year makes it a little bit more somber, but at the same time, we're not going to let us stop to enjoy the holiday together with family and friends, to be able to be there to support one another. So I would say to everybody, I wish you a very happy Hanukkah and a wonderful holiday season, and hope that wish everybody a wonderful New Year as well.
We wish you the very same. And as I said, safe travels for you and your family, a beautiful celebration of Hanukkah in Israel. And we look forward to speaking with you when you get back.